Let's shatter some mommy guilt, shall we? Hey, it's Yuan-Su here, your success coach. Yes, I'm a success coach. I'm also a mother, a wife, and an entrepreneur. Today, I'm in my casual clothing in my kitchen that is definitely not anywhere to be tidy and nor perfect. And I don't care. Not that I don't value, being tidy and to really create the environment that allows me to thrive. Today, that's the topic we're talking about today, is the idea of, oh my goodness, mommy guilt. I've talked with so many moms in doing my research, marketing research, and doing just what content I can provide to really best support moms. And being a mom myself, so of course, I can very much relate. And amongst of all the moms I've talked to, some of them are my friends, some of them are my clients, some of them are strangers that I've been so grateful for their support to giving me their insight. And this is the common thread, is mommy guilt. It doesn't matter who they are. It doesn't matter what they were doing before become a mom, nor what they're doing right now. Who have created mommy guilt? And let me shatter that truth for you. It is ourselves. It is between our 2 ears. With our own thinking, we create that guilt for ourselves. And that is not really serving ourselves. We don't need to understand why. If you want, then we can definitely deep dive. Today, I want to give you some tips to really just shatter them. Mommy guilt is, okay, I will address where it's coming from, because really when we understand, have the awareness of why or where it came from, then it's so much easier for us to address it and to shatter them. Mommy guilt came from all the society's expectation. When you read a magazine or when you hear your own parents or your own mom or your in-laws, or your fellow friends, your fellow moms, whatever they're talking about, we start to collect this ideology of being the perfect mom. And suddenly when we become moms, we have this expectation that is coming from ourselves, with our own thinking that we have been collected all of those years before we become a mom. And then now it's just like it become amplified, because now you have this life that is in your hands. They're so fragile, they are so cute, and that you love so much, and you want to do everything perfectly for this little baby. Yes, nothing wrong with that. That is coming from our love. We all love our children very much. And yet the side effect is that this mommy guilt, right? That's where it's coming from. It's coming from our own thinking. It is coming from our collective, the thoughts we have collected, the beliefs we have collected through our years within society and within our surroundings. Nothing right, nothing wrong. You are the highest authority. And if today you feel like, yes, I can so relate, I have mommy guilt too, and you really want to shatter that, this is your opportunity. This is your invitation. And this is truly your decision to make. I'm not saying it's easy, but it is truly simple. It is as simple as shattering a glass. So if you are new to my channel, make sure you subscribe, click that button, and also click that little bell, so every single time I put on new content, you will get notified. Some tips, shall we? So notice what you're feeling when you're feeling this mommy guilt. And that's really the first tip I can share with you, is to notice that you're still feeling guilty. Guilty is such a low vibrating energy. That thought is creating this feeling of the feeling of guilt is very low vibrating. So, and that moment, you know, you can really pause and take a deep breath. And you will feel different. And this is a very simple yet powerful strategy that you can implement every single time you feel this guilty feeling is rising up. And the second tip, or a second of really a truth I want to share with you, is that our kids don't need us 24/7. Okay, they don't. So whenever we feel guilty about leaving them with somebody else or whatever, just like know that they don't need us all of that time. They need us to be the best of ourselves. They need us to become the happiest, the joyousest. Is that a word? Whatever. To be our very best as a human being, so they can have the best mom. That's what they need, right? And what they need, our children need, doesn't matter what their age. Of course, when they're infants, they need us more because, you know, like they need us for food and everything else. And however, when they're getting older, when they're getting that taller stage and later on, all they need is your focused attention when you're with them. And they don't need a whole lot of it. And it could be as little as 10-15 minutes of your undivided attention on them, to play with them with a simple game of selling ice creams. That's my son's favorite game. Part one of it. Or whatever you're doing with them. You're going out for a walk to the park. You're going out for a bicycle ride. Whatever you're doing, your attention is on them. That is what they need. They feel your energy. When you're thinking of somebody else or something else, when you're looking at your phone and your attention is not on them, the energy is different. That energy makes a world of difference. When you're focused on them for 10-15 minutes, they feel different, they behave different. That's all they need. They don't need us 24/7. Again, they need you to be the best of you as a human being, to be happy, to be taken care of, to have fun, so they can have fun with you. When you're a fun person, you're a fun mom, you're a fun wife, you're a fun partner, and you're a fun employee or a business owner, whatever you do. Mommy guilt is really, again, it is, of course, there are so many different layers. I hope this is a beginning for you to really start to notice that part and know that, one, again, every single mom that I've talked to, whomever they are, some of them are, you know, CEOs, and they are CEOs before, they were CEOs before they became mom, they are still CEOs now, or high executives. Some of moms are, you know, they are stay-home moms. It doesn't matter who they are. That is one common thing. That is the only common thing. Can you believe it? Through all of my conversations with all moms, that is the one thing that every single mom talked about, is the mommy guilt. It is up to us to change that. It is up to us to take deep breath and to think from love. Love yourself. When you love yourself, you don't feel guilty. And when you love yourself, you can truly love the people you really care about. And that is your children, that is your family.